Oh my goodness, it's like day 12 now. It is 10 a.m. in the morning. That is weird to me because that is usually when I wake up, but today I woke up at 8 o'clock and it feels good. Once again, I woke up and I got right to work, but today I was very excited because there was something new to explore in my story. So that thing was the little minion guy. I talked to him and we learned this whole elaborate thing and explanation of why everything is what in the land under the fog. If you remember, there is a giant hole in the ground and they go down there to hide out. There is a little thing, a patch of fog that you can't see through, and Nige saw that these little minions things called Munders were carrying his mom and Natalia down under the fog. So Nige was like, I'm gonna go under the fog and find them and then break them out. Nige goes down there and then he gets caught, of course, and he gets put in a cage. Once he's in the cage, he finds this Munder that's like putting a projection that's supposed to be torturing him. But he finds out that this Munder is also being tortured and he befriends this guy, and then his name is Norman, and then they're gonna break out together and it's gonna be awesome. So with that quick little summary of everything, I'm really excited to bring Norman into the story. And so that is what today's episode is going to be about, is making yourself excited to write again. I kind of felt as though I was just going through my story before this, kind of going along with the plot that's supposed to happen and kind of, you know, just going along with everything, the outline, just following that to a T. But I then was like, well, what if I just made this character alive? That would actually kind of make me excited. But that wouldn't be so good because I would kind of, you know, mess up a lot of things. And then I was like, no, if it's going to make me excited, and I'm going to do it. So I did that last night. I made him come to life and I made him be likable and I made him hug Nige. And after writing that, I was so excited to write this today. I've just been thinking about it all yesterday. And doing that, I just was like, the story's back alive again. So awesome. So I think if you ever are writing and you find a dull moment, find a way to make it exciting again. Whether it be something good, whether it be something bad. But do not throw some random little bit of conflict in there that doesn't need to be in there. But that's one of the things that annoys me most, is like when you have an author and it's just like, and then a friend is like, oh, what happened? And then the other person is like, I can't tell you, it would ruin things. I can't do that. I'm here like, really? Like, really? Like this thing just happened to you, this huge thing, and you're not gonna tell anybody. I don't care what it is, that is holding back the plot from progressing. I don't like it, and I think that's one of the things about young adult that kind of happens. It hasn't really happened in this book yet. I thought it was going to, and then it went somewhere else. So it's not really like that. So I'm good with that. Like the super angsty stuff, like that's what I didn't like about the Hunger Games. It made me so mad. I really like the Hunger Games, don't get me wrong, but that was the thing that annoyed me about it. It was just kind of really prolonged and like everything was so drawn out and it was just, I didn't need all of it. So make sure your conflict is reasonable and make sure there's always conflict in your dialogue, but do not make it unnecessary. Sometimes I do put it there, but I'm gonna take it out later, I promise. It is the first thing to go. Yeah, if your story is just super boring and it's like a fantasy one and you're walking by and you see a statue, make it talk or something. Like just do something stupid like that. And it's not stupid, that's awesome. And then maybe on the way out of the thing, when you see it again, say, hey statue, you want to come along with us? And then you got a statue on your team of people to talk about. Like that'd be dope. But you always don't have to bring in characters too. You can always like make them go somewhere that they haven't been before, or make them, I don't know, it's your own imagination. Use your imagination, and I'm sure you can think of something crazy. I'm sure you can come up with something on the spot if you really want to. You can do whatever you want. It's your story, and I think that's the funnest part about it. So I really wanted to bring this character alive, and I did, and now it's awesome. So also make sure that it's not all fun and games all the time. Okay, that's kind of boring too. I think I kind of need to work on that, but I need to work on everything, so we'll get to that later. But today's lesson is to have fun and make sure it's fun, because if it is fun for you, then it's not going to be fun for anybody else who has to read it. So I'm going to give you a challenge throughout your day to kind of just think about it. It's not really going to be something like, make sure you do this before the end of the day. It's an option. If you want to do it, you can do it. I personally kind of hate saying the same things over and over and over again. Every time it's the same. So find a way to switch it up. If you're just walking around and you see somebody and you usually just say hi, like how's it going, walk up to them and say something different that they wouldn't even expect and make the encounter special to them. Say something like, greetings friend, how goes it? Something weird like that, something that makes them think, something that puts you into their head a little bit more than it would have if you just walked up and said like, hey man, how's it going? And you don't have to do this with everything, but it's just kind of like mix it up for you, mix it up for other people. I don't do it all the time, but I do it sometimes, and it's fun and it makes things different. So I dare you to try it. Just think about things that you could switch up, say differently throughout your day, kind of, because the words that you choose to say do shape your perception, and it's interesting how it does that. So if you're a little bit more choosy with your words and you pick them out a little bit more specifically and you make them a little bit more fun, then I swear you're gonna have a better day. And that is my second lesson for the day. Have a splendifertastic day. See, that was mine for the day. I'm saying something different. I didn't even tell you. Let me tell you real quick. I wrote about 1,700 words, almost 1,800, in about 56 minutes. Forgot to tell you. Until tomorrow, I will see you later. Goodbye. Hey, I forgot to say Merry Christmas Eve, yeah? Happy holidays to everybody. Don't care what's going on. Just have a great time of year. A lot of things are going wrong over here, but I just want you to know to take every single day and live every single moment to its fullest, because I swear you never know what's going to come next. So, with that in mind, just have the best possible day you can. Have the best Christmas, have the best Hanukkah, have the best whatever it is that your family does. And I swear, and if you don't have a good day, I will find you and I will make it better. So, thanks for watching. Bye.